Hey, dude. Cheers.
Hey, cheers to you drinking half your coffee before we start.
Listen, dude, I don't know whose idea. This is why I can't make coffee first.
That's true.
This was terrible. I don't know whose idea that was.
That's true. Sorry, I had emails to write.
It's alright, dude. You have more willpower than me with coffee in your hand.
Fact.
How'd you sleep, dude?
Last night, I did not sleep that well.
I just realized I can tell my story. Continue, though.
We can tell your story.
Mhm.
That this is a good story to tell.
Why did you not sleep well last night, Scotty?
My shoulder
It's ruining your life.
is absolutely terrible.
What if you tore your shoulder?
There's definitely a tear in there, but I'm just such a dumbass that I'm like, I'm gonna keep working out very hard. And you saw me yesterday, pushed very hard, and
You know what rhymes with tear? Fair.
bear. But yeah,
It doesn't apply to this situation.
no, it really doesn't. And I took like a little bit of melatonin, but I was like, I've got a big
Baby
day.
melatonin.
A little bit, just a little bit though, because
baby melatonin.
a bit of it. So it definitely did. It was like a baby amount of baby melatonin, so it definitely did not work. And so
This was like prenatal melatonin.
it was literally like amoeba melatonin, and like I took a little bit, and my body was like, just no.
It went in your body went.
my body's like, what the fuck is that?
I'm like, I got one yawn
Like
in me.
I'm
I don't
kind
know.
of like I don't even think I got that. Like maybe we'll open our mouth. Like I don't know what do you want me to do with this?
Did we just get energy from that?
What
Are
is
we
this?
less tired?
This actually doesn't even taste good. Why do babies take this? But yeah.
So, last night, at roughly, I have this, it's gonna be lifelong. I have this severe habit of locking doors behind me. I just do. Which is a good habit to have, I guess. It must be stemmed from me being responsible in some regard.
Guess so.
But in a house where you live with 3 people, I lock the front door behind me, I lock the garage door. The problem is the garage door. The front door,
Makes
obviously we can get the locksmith to come out. But the garage door, you kind of just fucked it. You have to go around if you want to go into the front door, which
Yeah.
I get. Sounds very easy. I understand that.
Depending on the person.
But yeah, so last night I guess I locked the door. And so I went to bed at like midnight last night. So, which is really weird because I got a call what felt like the straight up middle of the night. Arguably closer to the morning. I felt, no, I guess I was like, as I'm falling asleep, I kind of get delusional. Like if you want to catch a most delusional period, it's like, as my body is like just into like deep sleep, I don't fucking know what's going on. And I get a call, and normally like, I don't know, when I get a call, I'm alert and I'm awake and I pop up. I would tell all my friends, I'm like, hey, wake me up whenever you want.
Same.
I'm one of those people. 3 a.m., wake me up, I don't care.
Same.
I'm not groggy, I'm not cranky, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I get a call. I think it's the calls because my brain thinks it's my alarm, and so I'm just discombobulated.
And a question just came up, but continue. A question just came up in my mind, but please.
Would you like to say it? Because I'll remember the rest of the story.
No, because the story. You have to tell the story first for my question to come out. So.
And so I answer the phone, and it's Kiki, the other resident of our household. And he's like, hey, bro, I'm so sorry, but I can't get in. I'm like, what do you mean? I can't. Like, I'm locked out. I'm like, okay, I think it's like a super long pause. By the way, at this point in time, I have zero idea where I am. I did not one part of me thought about where I'm sitting in my life. I thought Kiki is maybe looking for some advice. I can't get in. Get into what? The club? What's going on? And I'm like, and so, his girlfriend. Oh my God. That's one of the first things I'm not sure we can put in the podcast, but we will.
I don't think they can hear it.
And yeah, like I took like this 10-second, again, Kiki could narrate this better because I genuinely don't remember very much. It was like kind of a sleep talking moment where I didn't understand that me and Kiki were in the same vicinity of the world. And so he's like, I'm locked out. Can you come let me in? And I take another like 30-second pause. Like I just remember, I must have said something stupid to Kiki, but I was like, as I'm taking this pause, I'm like, what is he talking about? And then I'm like, as I'm like slowly coming into consciousness, I'm like, we're in the same household right now. This is the same home that I'm currently in. He would like me to go downstairs physically and open the door for him. And then I opened the door, I literally giggled, and then I went upstairs and don't remember the rest of it.
Okay. My question.
Please.
First and foremost. One question, one comment.
Wow.
I live on the bottom floor of our house.
Did he not call you?
Nothing on my phone.
He's scared of you, dude.
It probably is. Or he just knows that I'm up at 4 a.m., so he's just like, I gotta let him get to sleep. Jordan's gonna sleep till 7.
One.
I don't know.
It's actually worse because I just went to bed.
And I live right next to the garage.
I woke up, this isn't on Kiki, but I woke up feeling like a pile of shit this morning.
Yeah.
I think it's because I went to bed and just absolutely obliterated my sleep. It was like I went to bed at 1:30.
Yeah. No, I don't know why you didn't call me.
I don't.
Because I've told him before, like, if there's ever anything.
Also, it's
tonight,
not that
call me.
hard. It wouldn't be that hard for you to just.
Also,
You could almost reach around your door and unlock.
He could
garage.
literally knock, and I would have woken up. Because I wake up really easily. Because like that garage door makes a lot of noise. So
Yeah.
I probably was. Honestly, I was probably kind of like in a daze when he opened the garage door. Because like garage door makes noise in my room.
Where the fuck was Kiki till 1:30 in the morning? Hmm. Kiki,
Mm.
what are you doing?
Kiki,
You dirty. He's probably at Kate's.
probably. We're not gonna lie.
There's no other solution here to win.
And then my comment is, you said that you're in a daze when you're like in this moment, like when you're falling asleep. That's like when to find the goofiest you. This kid has a tendency to get very giddy when he eats.
What does it mean?
You.
What does giddy mean?
Like just like goofy, and that's when.
Like when I get my silly goofy moves.
That's
when I eat.
That's when I've noticed you always have them. Is right after you eat. Yes, and it's a reoccurring thing now where after you eat something, especially something that you really enjoyed.
This isn't like the middle of the day.
This is every time you.
Are we sure it's not in the evening?
I'm not even kidding. It's whenever you have a really good, like you really
You
like.
noticed
you
this
eat.
at Cane's. I know you did.
No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I did.
Okay.
But it's here when I make you food at night and stuff like that, and you're sitting there and you'll eat and then you'll go do the dishes. You always get in it right when you start washing a dish.
Today's silly goofy mood
Dude,
is fueled by.
It is so funny because I'm just like it'll start like with like some kind of comment like, oh yeah, and then like all of a sudden you'll just go into this weird, like you'll start saying some weird ass shit. I'm like, oh yep, it's about to come out, and then every time you get into the mood, you announce you're in the mood.
Hey,
You're
of
like,
course,
you're
I
like,
realize.
you know what? I'm in a silly goofy
I'm in
mood,
a silly goofy mood.
and it's just
I get in them, dude.
it's literally like I can watch it adapt and watch it like come to fruition because you'll be like so fucking good, and then like right when you start washing your dishes, it's like
I'm like singing. Or
you're just
dancing
doing
or
something, and then you're just like, yeah, and then it's like
I don't. But that is not.
You
the thing.
do.
I don't go. Yeah.
you do something.
I wipe the dish. Yeah.
You do something weird, and then you come over to the table and you start making noises, or you're just like, oh yeah, what? Like just like doing like a Kevin Hart impression, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm in a silly goofy mood, and it's like
Scotty is having very poor recollection of my silly goofy mood.
I'm gonna film it and show the world.
It's just one clip of me going,
Yeah.
while I'm doing my dishes.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I don't know. Here's a big claim, and this might attack you
Go for it.
because I've never seen it.
No, please.
If you're someone out there, and you don't get in silly goofy moods,
Oh, we all do.
fuck you.
We all do.
You suck.
It is the weirdest feeling when you get into that because
It's
like
a good mood.
You can't control it.
You could tell. I can always tell because I'm just talking a lot. I'm being honestly. It's where my maturity drops.
Mm-hmm.
My silly goofy mood is when I go from 24 to 16.
Oh, I know.
And I'm just like fucking people off for no reason. It's
What's
just like,
hard?
I don't know.
What's hard is like when I'm in the middle of doing something, and then because you're one
And
of
yeah.
because you're one of those people who wants to bring other people into your silly goofy mood with you. So it'll be like you'll be in this weird goofy mood, and I'll be working over here, and then you'll see something, and when you get into these moods, everything on your phone seems to be funny. So it's like every 10 seconds, like like. It's just like,
Do not listen to this guy.
it's this hyena
About
sound.
whatever he's
This
putting in your
weird-
head is
this
not.
weird hyena
is
laugh that
not
comes out of
weird.
you, like this, because you're one of those people who also like when you laugh.
Yeah,
it's either
it's
this
loud, I know.
it's this crazy laugh or it's one sound where it's like
It goes 0 to 100.
Yeah, it's just-
I go. Yeah. We could clip it from videos. I'm not.
It's so good.
Wait. Oh my god, wait, what if I still have this? I'm literally about to make your entire life.
I think what's even funnier is when I'm down here alone and you're in your room doing it, and it's completely quiet down here, and all I hear from your room is,
When I was really young, that's a stretch. When I was on YouTube, back in the day, I know that I made a laugh compilation. Like, I know that to be true. So somewhere on the internet is a laugh compilation that I made of me and all my laughs from my YouTube
dude,
videos.
you have the best laugh, and it's like
It feels great.
It is so funny, and it makes me so happy when I hear it because, like I said, it comes at the most random moments when something. So like, and also, there's a lot of times where your phone's not even like, there's no sound or audio. You're just sitting there, and it'll just like, it just like falls out of you. It's like, the fuck was that?
Like, I embody the definition of little things that make somebody happy. Like, in my day-to-day,
100%.
the littlest, stupidest shit makes me so happy.
It's just hilarious. Like,
Christ.
because it's so. You're the only person I know that it just randomly hits. Or you're one of those people who also thinks about something.
I know.
And then there'll be nothing. There'll be nobody. There's nothing going on around you. There's nobody around you, and it's just like. and then
I have to tell.
And then
somebody,
you have to tell. Yeah. And then you're
Scotty,
just like,
you need to know what I just thought about.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
You know what I just thought about?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna bring us while we're in a giggly mood, a silly goofy mood, a silphy googly mood.
A silly.
We're gonna go into some scenarios here.
What scenario does?
Because these are my favorite ever. These are my favorite things on the pod as of now. They provide very to little value, very little to no value.
Well, we did have a very valuable one yesterday, so we
need to mix it up.
Exactly.
If you want value, go to yesterday.
Yep.
If you want to laugh, welcome.
If you want therapy, yesterday. If you want to feel stupider, welcome.
All right, Scotty.
Let's go.
Your best friend randomly tells you he's in love with your mom. What happens?
That's weird because my best friend's married, so.
Even weirder.
And has a kid.
Very odd. This added so many great layers I did not write down.
Wow.
Gordy is in love with your mother.
Wow.
What's your mom's name again?
Robin. Gordy and Robin.
Gordy and Robin. It's pretty much Batman and Robin.
That basically that, yeah, it's true. I mean, that's just a superhero pair. That's
and so
cool.
now it's like dude, you're caught in a pickle. He's in love with your mother. He just confessed his marriage is gonna fall apart. No, Gordy's marriage is gonna be great.
Yeah, that's the marriage that will never fall apart.
But in this scenario, he's in love with Robin.
Man, my mom's quite the catch.
So for starters,
get on
bum.
him. Yeah, get on him. Well, man, that's a hard one. Wow.
I know, this one's good.
Does my mom like him back?
No. She thinks it's absurd. Robin's committed.
Yeah,
Gordy might not be in this scenario, but Robin's
got Marky.
Yes.
That's a hard one because it's like, I mean, he's my best friend, but it's like, I'll just be like, hey, so you're not allowed around my mom, first of all. That's a
good start.
That's just
That's a good first implementation.
It's a good start. It's
like that.
We need a secondly, because there's so many layers to this now. Because it's like first of all, we need to sit and go, what's going on in your marriage?
What's next?
Yeah,
Where do we go from
exactly.
there?
So and also, when did this start?
To be honest, 2010.
Okay, we need to go way back.
Oh my
here.
God.
Be like, wow, we were in college. Okay, this is
What if his wife is well aware? She's like,
I thought you were gonna say, what if his wife's in love with your mom too?
No, in love with your dad.
This is a really weird.
We're writing a movie. I'm sorry, Gordy, that you got sucked in
this is terrible.
Just you happen to be his best friend.
Yeah,
so
sorry, Gordy. Welcome to my life.
feel happy about that one.
Yeah, I'm not his best friend anymore after this one.
It's fine, dude.
I would say first conversation is, when did this start?
Mm-hmm.
Second conversation is, you're not allowed around my mom anymore. Third conversation is, what do you like about my mom?
Now you're just curious.
I'm just curious. I'm just like, because nothing against my mom, but she is in her 70s.
Facts. That's young.
Gordy is 29.
That's old.
Yes. So
it's weird how that works.
What do you like about my mom? Because
Gordy is an old soul.
Because if we were talking about love here, love is blind.
Love is blind.
In a sense. So what are the attractive pieces of my mom that you really like?
So what are the blind attributes?
Exactly.
Because Gordy's obviously attracted your mom physically in this scenario.
Exactly. Which is
my God.
really weird. This is just getting really
I hope
weird.
your parents don't watch this.
My mom. I'm sorry, mom.
You know what it is? We're giving too many names
Yeah.
to the scenario. Now we've built this is realistic. What feels like a realistic. We should have left the names out.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I'm
not gonna lie. But I'm like, I don't get nervous. I'm very anxious.
I know. Why is Gordy in love with my mom? This changes so many
I'm
things.
about to go over and call Gordy.
I know.
Gordy, you love my mom.
Gordy, what are your thoughts on Robin? Well, not much.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Fine, we'll move on. That one
is hard to do.
A boat company.
Okay.
I could not name one company that produces yachts at all. I don't know.
Yachtmaster.
But that's a watch, I believe.
I know, but we'll just call it Yachtmaster.
A boat company.
Okay.
Just announced.
Okay.
They're giving free mega yachts.
Okay.
Plus crew.
Okay.
Oh wait, to anyone who watches 15 of their cats for 5 years. Anybody. They've got enough cats for anybody who would like one. And enough boats.
Wait, so you have to take care of all 15?
All 15 for 5 years. 15 each. Mega yacht. This is 300 foot plus. arguably.
Do I get the yacht up front? Or do I have to watch the cats first and then get
You've
the
got to
yacht?
watch the cats for 5 years.
So there's no even guarantee that I'm getting a yacht.
You could watch the cats for 4 years and 11 months and die. And you never got a yacht, and you spent the last 5 years of your
Also,
life
they
watching
say that
15 cats.
they say that you're getting a yacht, and then you do the 5 years, and they're just like, we're just kidding.
You're getting a yacht.
I'm getting one.
You're getting a yacht.
I'll fucking watch it. Do I have to take care of these cats? Like, do they have to be like prime cats when I give them back?
They've got to be, yes, they've got to be in good health. They're going to do, obviously, a scan of these kittens to make sure they're good.
Do cats even live 5 years?
5 years? Yes.
I don't know cats. I hate
cats.
cats.
I think live like 20 years.
Oh, fuck.
20 to 25 years.
And I can give them back.
You will be giving them back. You
100%.
exchanged the 15 cats for the mega yacht.
Oh, hell yeah.
But you don't have to. This is just an opportunity for you. Do you take it?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm taking, yeah.
You're gone.
Oh, dude, 100%.
As of
yeah.
today, you're taking on 15 cats.
I'll take 15 cats for 5 years. Yeah, why not? Because it's like, because think about how easy it is to take care of a cat.
All right, hear me out.
Oh, God.
What if these cats are the reason you don't have a mega yacht in 5 years? Like, on your own? Like, your workload is suppressed. And what if in 5 years, Scotty, you don't know what happens in 5 years. What if in 5 years you can buy a mega yacht? And then you could have bought one without the cats.
I'm just going to say this right now. If your workload is affected by cats...
15.
By 15... Think of what a cat does during the day. You have no workload. All I have to do is give it food, give it water, give it something to scratch, and then just walk away.
Okay, but those 4 things you just said, times 15. And now they're liabilities.
Give it food, give it water.
How many times you think of the 15 cats, one cat is sick?
I've never seen a cat get sick.
What if all 15 of them catch it?
But now you're just adding things to the scenario. The first scenario...
And these are things you need to think about as an owner of 15.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I feel like if you have cats, you just kind of let them be. I'm just like, it's kind of like having a roommate that you're just not going to like talk to. It's kind of like having Kiki. It's just like, you're just like, hey, you're here, fridge is open,
Kiki
get what
is
you
low
want.
maintenance.
Yeah, just get what you want, you're fine. You know, enjoy it. If you need me, I'm here. Like, let me know. But for the most part, you're probably going to be okay.
For 5 years, though, do you think anyone's coming to your house? 15 cats? No chance.
I can leave happily.
Okay, so you're spending most of your
I'm just not going to hang out in my house.
downtime away.
Exactly. It's not, because it's...
So essentially, you're just boarding these 15 cats for 5 years for a yacht.
Essentially, I just got 15 new roommates that are just going to walk around.
Okay, this is a better idea.
Okay.
Wow. I'm hiring a cat handler. I'm dumping my entire life savings on this cat handler.
Okay.
I'm also renting another apartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna, it's gonna be a tight budget,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get $100 million in return.
Let's ask you this: when you get the mega yacht and everything, are you keeping it for yourself?
I will be leasing out my mega yacht, but it will be ownership under me. So I will take out my mega yacht when I so please, but I will be generating cash flow.
Income. Yes. Good call.
Wow.
Cats.
Scotty, a Karen has accused you of stealing her watermelon in the grocery store. The one in your cart. But that watermelon in your cart, Scotty, you grabbed. What happens?
There's multiple different scenarios here.
Talk us through them, Scotty.
So there are different levels of Karen. First of all,
This is a fucking. She got the haircut and all.
Oh damn!
This is
like
Karen.
Karen.
This is a stereotype.
So she didn't even approach me nice. She just fucking.
She is accusing you.
She came out
She
swinging.
forgot to grab her own watermelon
Yeah.
and thinks and genuinely is sure, and nothing's going to change her mind.
Mhm.
That the one in your cart is hers.
Okay, how desperately do I want this watermelon?
Probably not as nearly as much as Karen.
And how aggressive and how long am I talking to her before? Is she
just walked up.
Okay, so she's not.
The ball is in your court.
The ball's in my court. Okay, so she is.
She's walked up, and this is the moment that you notice that Karen is very infuriated
Okay.
that watermelon she claims is hers.
Well, I'm gonna try to. First of all, I'm gonna try to make her laugh because I always try to bring the confrontation down a little bit.
I'd say that's a first L. Like that's destined L, but I respect it.
I'm always gonna try to like bring the situation down, calm her down, tell her she looks pretty.
You're gonna tell that lady she looks pretty.
You gotta try something. You gotta start somewhere.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to avoid conflict as much as we can, but in this situation, it's not gonna happen.
Fair.
So, I am going to keep asking her questions to make her feel stupid.
Oh.
So, I'm not in the situation, but I feel like I
You
can
mean
make up
more so like, why don't you just go grab another watermelon?
it would be like that, but then it would be, who hurt you?
Okay.
And it would be
You're gonna get deep.
I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna dig my heels in and have a little fun with this. Because why not have a little fun? You gotta have a little fun. You have to have a little fun. And then it's gonna come to the point where there's no winning battle. And then I'm going to say, how good is your catching? And she's going to be what?
No, it's gonna be a little more than that, Scotty.
And then I am going to toss her
your watermelon.
my watermelon,
From
hoping.
afar?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think my thing is I'm gonna keep walking around the grocery store enough where I'm getting my steps in, just letting her kind of do her thing, just so I attract as much attention to this as I possibly can.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take this watermelon and say, it's yours, and throw it to her, hoping that she fumbles it and it explodes and nobody gets it. Because I don't care about this thing.
That's fair. No.
And so it's like, I'm just gonna toss it to her, let her fumble it, drop it, and then when somebody's like, what happened here, be like, this woman dropped a watermelon.
Fair. And I'll be honest with you, we're not all perfect.
No.
I'm a good person, but I would like to see someone acting like that receive some action like that.
Oh, of course.
I would enjoy someone who cannot
And-
control their behavior to watch them lose their watermelon.
And I am also one of those people where and just like you, I do not give a shit what people think about me.
Yeah.
And so I will walk around and draw as much attention to this situation as I possibly can, because I think that is hilarious.
That's fair.
And we're going to talk about something in a second, but
We are.
that would be my response, is I would draw as much attention to it and then toss her the watermelon and hope she fumbles it.
You know what I thought I would do? Because I'm trying to be realistic here.
Okay.
Karen walks up, she starts yelling at me. I got watermelon. I'm gonna look her. I'm gonna make her feel stupid just based off the look on my face.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my car. I'm gonna go like this.
And I hit her.
And I'm just gonna walk away. Like, fuck off. I'm gonna continue grocery shopping because that's my fucking watermelon.
But if she's a real Karen, she's going to follow you.
That's fine. I will act as if she does not exist.
Okay. See, I'm going to have fun with this.
But yeah, I'm gonna be laughing. There's no way. If she's following me, I'm giggling around the store.
I have to have fun with it.
You think she'd take the watermelon out the cart if you walked away? Like, I feel like Karen will get to a certain point where the watermelon is then removed from the cart.
See, like, if she did that, I would slap it out of her hand and let it break.
That'd be funny. Just knock on the ground,
Like-
eye contact.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just be like, okay. I think that would be a better situation. Is just be like, okay, you want the watermelon? Take it.
Or you do this classic. You go to hand it to her, and right as
And
she's about to grab it, you
Drop it. Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
Yeah,
and then you walk away.
yeah,
Power moves only.
exactly.
That's good. What's your?
Before we do this, there was a Karen on our flight coming back or the flight that was supposed to happen coming back from Atlanta.
Okay.
And
Was that the flight you guys got on and then got off of?
yes,
Or- okay.
that was this flight. And we got on the plane. We will tell this story eventually. Actually, I'm filming a video on my YouTube channel. I'm going to tell the entire
Okay,
story.
give us a quick summary.
So the quick summary of it is Kiki and I went down to work with one of my clients because we do a lot of video work and I do a lot of creative content for him. And so they bought us tickets to fly down to Atlanta to film the last of his couture.
Okay.
And
Sounds like a musician.
yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
And so they put us on Frontier, and so
Oh, what a
automatically,
phenomenal airline.
immediately perfect.
I only fly Frontier.
Yeah, I love when my feet fall out the bottom of the plane.
I'm a star member.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Yeah, I don't even think that exists.
I get my bag for $20, matter of fact, instead of 45.
Yeah, exactly. They actually say hi to you when you get on the plane.
Yes.
But no, so we're on the flight the first day. First day it's fine. We get to the airport at like 2. We get on our flight. We get to Colorado. Kiki and I are both fucking starving, and so we're like, shit. Our next flight that takes off in like 20 minutes. We need to grab something quick. So this one ran really quick. Grabbed a salad. Grabbed a bagel. Ran to the gate. Get to the gate. Says we're 2 hours delayed. We didn't get any notification or anything like that, so we rushed ourselves to grab food, go to the gate, whatever. So we're sitting there. We're supposed to take off at 8. Our flight doesn't take off until 11:30. We don't land in Atlanta until like 3 a.m. Okay, that's the first day. That's just really quick summary of the first day.
Okay.
Second day, do our conference, do whatever we do, film everything. Go to there. We get a notification later on in the day. Hey, your flight's delayed. Whatever. We're like, fuck. Okay, whatever. We're supposed to take off at 5:30. Now it's not taking off till 8:30. We
Okay.
got a little bit more time. We get to the airport.
8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m.
Okay.
Sitting at the airport. 8:30 p.m. We go get food. Whatever.
Bagel
Go.
and salad.
No, this time because we got a notification this time at least. They're like, yeah, we got
You had time.
We got you. So we're like, okay, cool, whatever. So
McDonald's.
exactly. And so we went and we had Buffalo Wild Wings that night actually.
Okay.
And then we're like, okay, cool. We ate. We go to the gate. And then we get to the gate. The delay time is now 8:45. We get to the gate. It's pushed back till 10:45.
I'm gonna assume this is all prefacing how delayed this flight was.
Yes.
Okay.
So the flight's delayed till 10:45. So we're like, okay, damn it. So we're sitting there. Finally, it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and we're like, okay, cool. The flight's ready to go.
This is in Colorado.
This one's on our way back. This is in Atlanta. We're on our way back now.
Okay.
And so we're getting on this flight. We get on the flight in Atlanta, and we're sitting in our seats, and there's this lady who's on the flight, and she's got her headphones, and she's talking the entire way in, and she's
Does
like,
she have the visual Karen appearance or no?
this.
She's a sleeper Karen.
No, she's kind of a sleeper Karen.
Okay.
Kind of a sleeper Karen, and but has her headphones in, and I can't believe that it's been we got delayed, and then they're pushing us back, and now we're finally on the plane, like screaming.
She's talking.
She's on her phone.
Oh, okay.
On her phone on the plane.
Oof.
The entire plane can hear her. She's yelling, and now they won't tell us what's going on, and we're sitting here, and we've been sitting here for 10 minutes. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. We're on the plane, sitting ready to take off. We sit there till 2:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours of sitting on a plane with this lady on her phone the entire time.
And she progressively must
progressively
have gotten
getting angrier.
Yeah.
And they won't even tell us what's going on and all this stuff. Then the pilot comes on and goes, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we hate to tell you guys this, but there's something wrong with the plane, and unfortunately this flight has been canceled."
Oh my god.
After 2 hours of sitting here, before we had delayed 2 hours, plus the other hour that they delayed us again. So now we have to get off. Are you fucking kidding me? And we're fucking sitting on this plane.
Is she on the phone at this point, or is she speaking to the people?
No, she's still on her phone. This lady, whoever was listening to this lady, hero, because they listened to this lady for 3.5 hours.
Oh god.
And now they're kicking us off this plane. I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna do. I don't give a fuck who's listening to me right now. I know all these people think I'm annoying, but somebody needs to fucking say this shit. And we're like, everybody on the plane's just like, I hope this lady fucking dies. Like, it's just like,
that was severe.
It was, no, literally, like, you could feel, you could feel everybody on the plane like, I hope this lady gets hit by a bat. And like, literally, we'll get off the flight, get to the front desk thing, whatever, the little kiosk, and they're like, yeah, so we'll either refund you, or we'll send you, or we'll like get you on a new flight.
Yeah.
There's this line, so Kiki and I are just like, we're not doing this. This is no way. So we booked a new flight home for the next morning. We ended up sleeping in the airport that night, going back to this lady. She's off the plane. She's in the back of the line. So it would have been better if she was in the front, because it would have taken care of it and she would have left.
Yeah.
Kiki and I started walking down the hallway. Like, we're at the end of the terminal.
Yeah.
We got to the end of the terminal, and you can still hear this lady on the phone while screaming at these people. Can you believe these fucking people? They are here. They're telling me I'm not going to get a refund. They can't even put me up for the night. I was like, who the fuck is... My though's like, who the fuck's on the phone? Like, is she
Hang
just...
up.
Is she
Hung
just,
up
is
2
she
hours
just
ago.
yelling at... But, dude,
What if she wasn't on the phone?
Oh, dude, that's what I was thinking.
What if this her way of just...
One of the worst travel experiences of my life.
That made it so much worse.
It
probably.
was the absolute...
No one told her to shut the fuck up.
Nobody... Like, it's Frontier.
No, like, people.
Dude, like, this lady was, like, crazy to the point where, like, if we were in a cabin with this woman, like, time bomb. Like,
Yeah.
it was scary. Like, you would not want... Like, I would not want to be up in the air with this woman. Like, I'm glad the flight got canceled.
Yeah.
Like, it was... Yeah. So, that was that.
We've got good ones. This one's simple. This is classic. Tomorrow, you win the lottery. Your take home, post taxes, $500 million. Don't say it like that. This you're inside of a bad statistic at this point.
Okay.
You are now trying to beat the odds of crumbling your life, because everyone who wins the lottery fucking ruins their life.
Not everyone.
I think they say 80% of people have spent all the money, like it's the equivalent as if they never won the lottery within like 5 years or something crazy like that. My statistic's really off, but it's something along those lines. And a mass majority of those people, I'm sure, have addiction and depression and all this shit. What do you do?
Am I in the same space that I'm in now? Is it me or is it...
This is tomorrow.
This is tomorrow. So
This
this
is
is my life right now.
Sunday.
Okay.
18th. You wake up, you win the lottery. I don't know where you got a lottery ticket. Maybe you found it.
I was gonna say a Saturday
You found
lottery.
it on the
That's
ground.
crazy.
And you take home. It's like you probably win like, I don't know, 800 million, 900 million. Take home 500 million. My tax bracket's a little off, maybe.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
First thing I'm doing is paying off all of my parents' debt.
That's
I'm
nice.
paying off all of the debt of my family.
It's good.
I am buying multiple properties.
Okay, what kind of commercial or home properties?
A couple of both.
Huh?
So I'm still gonna be sitting in that a lot of money. I'm still up to 450,000, 450 million.
I was gonna say 450,000.
Yeah,
Where's this?
I was gonna say it's a lot of house.
Yeah.
450. So I probably spent out of the 500 million, probably 5 million at this point.
Okay. So just some regular properties.
Regular properties. The rest of it, I'm taking and I'm just diversifying it and I'm putting it away as if I never had it.
And just to take care of your future.
I'm going to take care of my future generations. I'm going to take care of,
What about a business? You start a business with this money?
But the thing is, if I put it away and I put it in the right things, it's like it doesn't even matter. Like
You
why?
can pull from it whenever.
But it's also like, why start a business if I've got that? Like, I'm going to still work because I'm going to still be doing the businesses that I'm doing. If it's tomorrow, I'm still going to be working my ass off. I'm just going to put it away like I didn't have it.
True.
Because if I don't have like tangible grasp of it, I'm just going to let it grow. I'm just going to diversify it and let it keep growing and then put it in property and then have like, obviously put some of it in like some kind of a fund where it's like, it's accessible, but it's not something that like, I'm not going to put like all 500 million in there. Like I'll put like maybe 10 to 20 million in there. And then I'll also have probably 15 to 20 million of it taken out and put in cash and then stored somewhere just so I have it for a rainy day fund. And then
Where are you storing it?
there's like safes and stuff like that. There's like real safety, like high, what is it called? Like a high earners like vault. There's a bunch of those around the world, and you just kind of stash your cash there. Stash your cash.
I don't know where that just happened in Scotty's
I just got
brain.
so excited for this money. I was just
You
like,
just
I just became James Bond.
Is that a part of the 500 million? Are you taking on a British accent?
I'm
after
gonna
this?
become James Bond.
You're buying an Aston,
Yep, 100%.
a little DBS Superleggera, and
But
and
see,
you have
like
an accent.
I don't really want things. Like I want like
Well, things are a problem now
because I want
you can buy all of the things.
exactly, but I just want like assets. Like I want things that are gonna keep going. Like I'd probably
Cash
have some.
flow.
Yeah, I'd probably have like some really really cool properties, but I'd buy properties to like be like, okay, buying a giant property to literally host weddings and host events and host like big things. Or like one thing it'd be like I'd buy like there's a giant property that I've always loved in Vail, Colorado. I always thought it'd be cool to like buy that and then have it be for like kids during the winter to like kids who are like unfortunate, like unfortunate situations.
That's super noble, and that goes along with the lines that I was gonna go was buying Raising Cane's. I feel we're both very noble in that sense. You both want to help the kids.
I was
You
like,
know what I mean?
and my thing's like, I want to buy Chick-fil-A just because I love the fact that closed on Sundays.
Because I'm gonna buy it and not let Kiki go there
Yeah,
once.
exactly.
Kiki is permanently banned from Chick-fil-A.
Nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kiki, I bought Chick-fil-A, so you can't go.
Fuck you, dude.
Buying Raising Cane's would not be a bad move. You think you could buy it? You
You
could
could
buy
easily buy it.
500 million.
Easily.
I feel like they'd sell for 500 million, no problem.
You could
I
also-
don't know though. That could be $1 billion business.
You could also
looking
you could invest into it, like do a high level investment where
No,
it would be
I
like
want-
but you could own like so much stock in it where you're basically the majority stakeholder.
I want Cane.
But the thing is, you could be the majority stakeholder.
Raising Cane's
Look at what their
net worth
I wouldn't say net worth. Look at-
evaluation.
Look at their valuation is. What are they valued at?
I don't know. Evaluation 2022. It's probably 2021. Was it last?
It's definitely probably like 2 billion. Not even.
You think it's a B?
It might be a
It's
billion.
probably a B. I mean, they have so many. 20. Okay, here, Raising Cane's evaluation. I don't know if it's going to show up. I think net worth is best.
I actually
bet.
don't think it's a billion because I don't even think McDonald's is a billion.
So, okay. They passed a mark. I'm just not sure if this is revenue.
Okay.
I would guess it's revenue. Okay, chain sales. Oh, okay. So, wow. This is mind blowing. I love this company. This is in 2020.
Okay.
They had just surpassed 1.5 billion in annual sales,
Okay. So
which
revenue.
means the valuation is going to be multiple billion.
Yeah. Did you know that?
So I can't buy Raising Cane's.
Did you know that Chick-fil-A is more popular than McDonald's, and
So
they're
I hear.
actually bigger
So I hear.
because they have only. And Alex Ramosi broke it down, I think.
Yeah. I
Where it's
forget
like
what he said.
they have like 12 menu items instead of like 48 like McDonald's, and so it cuts out all these like weird variables, and so they
Margins
actually
and such.
and they're also closed one day a week, and McDonald's is open every single day, and they still beat them out. Like that's fucking insane. Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Not the food, but the business plan is amazing.
Chick-fil-A's food is great. Like
I-
I just don't think it's not. I don't think it's as hyped as everyone thinks.
See,
and I always enjoy it.
I have only had it once, and I've only had their breakfast sandwich, and that was it.
Okay, breakfast sandwich I heard is good too.
Well, I had like the egg whites.
The healthy one.
Yeah.
It's got like a wheat. I think they have a healthy one. It's like grilled chicken and egg white or something
That's
like
it.
that. Yeah.
That's it. And it was a salty chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Chick-fil-A's good. I go there and I eat. I'm like, this is good food.
Mm.
I just never leave. I'm like, I need Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. I was like, well, do you leave like that with Cane's?
Yeah, all the time, every day.
And then every single time you're just like miserable though.
No, just the end. The trade-off is very fair.
So how would you how would you leave and still be okay with feeling like?
Because I felt way better than I felt bad. I left feeling bad, but I'm net positive. Yeah. So I start here, right? And then I go to here, but then I fall back to about here. So I'm still doing well.
So have you ever had like a chicken tender that's actually like good that's not at Cane's?
Yeah, I like chicken tenders. I don't love chicken tenders much. I'm not like a chicken tender guy.
So what about Cane's then? It's just the sauce then.
The sauce is about 80% of it, and then everything else just so happens to be phenomenal. And when people say Cane's doesn't have quality chicken, they're hot. Cane's is beautiful chicken.
No.
Super juicy,
No.
crisp. Yeah, it is. And
No.
you can't even argue that's a
I
fact.
can't.
We go to the same place.
And I've been there and it was terrible.
That's just not
We
true.
went for your birthday and it was awful.
I mean, I do lather in sauce. So like,
Yeah, that's the juice you're tasting is the
maybe
sauce.
that's the greatest juice of all time.
Nah.
And I understand this. Listen, I don't ever argue about Cane's much because the sauce is a very. My first time having Cane's, I didn't like it. It's a really acquired taste, that sauce. It's very unusual tasting sauce.
I just can't do it.
But once that sauce gets in my blood, okay. I don't know what I'd do to 500 million. I'll be honest with you, I'd probably start my clothing company. Like that's the one thing that holds me back from that company is like, I want to start that company when I have a ton of tangible cash. Like I would love to build an actual infrastructure in the company from the get-go. Like that would sound fun to me. Having $500 million, like you said, probably put it in a fund, pay myself, and then just use that income to just build this really cool business.
Yeah, because I was gonna say your business isn't gonna be 500 million. Starting your business is gonna be at most $1 million.
Oh, not even. But yeah, how I'd like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have a warehouse and
Yeah.
probably do my own manufacturing. It'd be sweet.
Yeah.
So that's like for me. That's why I asked if like that money would make you. If there's a business that just in your head required a ton of cash.
Not really, because I would just keep doing, maybe start a clothing thing, but it's like, I'm not super passionate about that.
Yeah.
So if I was going to put money into it, I'd want to have like a super passionate project where it's like, I need this.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't think of anything I would like really want to have a product yet.
Fair.
If I had a product in mind, then yeah, that's where I put a lot of money though.
All right, dude. We've got more scenarios.
Let's do it.
Your first grade teacher. This is tomorrow.
Miss it?
She calls your mom, Robin, to ask why you didn't show up today. And your mom calls you very worried. She thinks you're going to first grade.
I'm a 28-year-old man.
I don't need that.
Okay.
She said why your son Scotty did not show up today to first grade.
Well, this is a weird situation because my mom just got a call from somebody from the other side, if we're being honest here.
What does that mean?
My first grade teacher passed away. So,
How did I get that unlucky?
yeah.
Hey,
So,
you know what, dude? That makes it way better.
yep. First of
RIP,
all,
by the way.
no, hey, she,
That's terrible.
bless her soul.
Yeah,
Bless-
for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna hold through to this question.
bless her soul.
But then we're gonna go to a new alley. I could have just said a deceased calls your mother.
Exactly.
What about your second grade teacher? I'm hoping they're alive.
Who's my second grade teacher?
I guess you're getting old, so
No.
it's like this is why your teachers are.
No, I think she died after my first grade actually.
Because if your teacher was in her 60s,
She was young.
I mean,
No,
she could be.
No, she
easy.
yeah, no, she didn't die.
Okay, we don't need to get into her.
Yeah, she got
R.I.P.
car.
Great soul. So your second grade teacher.
Second grade
okay?
teacher. Okay. Miss Anarino.
You know you're the name of your second grade teacher. How the fuck? You're so old though. Like that's
I
so
know.
long ago.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Uh,
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I just thought of it. I think.
My mom calls me and she's freaking out.
She's not freaking out. She's just so, almost like worried. Like Scotty, are you going to second grade?
I think I'd have the same tone in my voice where, Mom, I don't know. Like,
I don't think
this
so.
something is very wrong here.
Yes.
I think I'd just be concerned that why did this happen now?
Like I think I'd be angry with my mom. Like, Mom, you think I'm going to second grade? Like, why do you believe my teacher?
I think I would question my mom being like, first of all, why are you concerned about this? Like, I'd be like, Mom, we need to get you help that you're concerned
Mom,
about
do
this.
you want to go back to school?
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, like, is this like you like missing me as a child? Like, what are you?
Can you drive me to school tomorrow?
Okay, Mom. Like, yeah, I don't. That's kind of just like one that it ends really quick. It's be like, Mom, I'm busy.
Mom, I'm working.
Yeah, be like, Mom, I'm busy. Like, let's handle this at
We're
Christmas.
doing an art project, Mom.
Yeah. Mom, I'm trying to color and get my shapes today. Okay, stop.
Mom, I'm studying for my Math 6 test right now. Oh my god. All right.
Mom, I'm learning times tables. Go away.
We've got the last one.
Okay.
Come. I'm gonna pick a good one.
Okay.
All right, Scotty boy.
Here we go.
A massive corporation
Mm.
opens doors,
Mm.
offering 7-figure salaries for the quote easiest job in the world, and will hire 100 million employees. Do you apply?
It's freaking crazy. I mean,
Like, these are the jobs. You could be a water boy. You could be delivering water cups to the rest of the office employees who are also doing absolutely simple tasks.
mhm.
One employee, they're adding up employees by finger. They're counting. That's their job, to count the employees.
I love how this goes back to like the second grade teacher thing.
Correct.
Like we're all in second grade.
No, you guys are just doing the most simple tasks in the world. This is your job. 7 figures. Salaries.
How long's my?
Are you applying?
I mean, how long's my shift?
It's a regular job. It's 9 to 5.
9 to 5?
It's a 9 to 5.
Well, yeah, why not? I mean, if it's that simple, because I feel like if it's that simple, like I'll have time to be doing other things during the day while I'm doing these tasks.
I think so.
So probably be just building something on the outside with the
With the
money
seven
that I'm
figures.
making. Yeah, I mean that's
So this is just your. This
is
is
like-
your new office.
this is the basically it's like this is the side hustle. This is a 7-figure side hustle at this point.
That's fair.
You know, I mean I just keep doing my own
So
thing.
you're applying.
Why not? Yeah.
What if you get turned down? What if they like 100 million people and they said no, Scotty's not fit for the job?
See, because here's the thing: is if it's simple to, and I've seen this happen many a time, and I've had friends who've done this where they've applied. I've got some very, very smart friends who don't apply themselves at all, and they've applied for said jobs that are very like I look at it and I'm like, you could do so much more, and they will get turned down because they're overqualified. And I've literally had that happen multiple occasions where people will call me and they're like, dude, like this was like the easiest job in the world. I'm like, yeah, because they saw more in you
Yeah.
than you see. So I would actually take that as a compliment where it's like, okay, that's just me being like,
Oh, we didn't do this for you, these type of people.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh,
You're not what we're looking
yeah,
for.
it's like, oh, okay. They're like, we'll hire you for 8 figures to watch these people, like, make sure they don't like
Would
drop
you like
things
to
on themselves.
herd these
Yeah,
people?
exactly. We want to make sure
Come
they don't. We don't want them to drop things on
Be
themselves.
careful with the waters.
Yeah, make sure they're not drinking glue. Like yeah, like that's just If I got turned down for that, I'd be like, okay, well, thank you for the opportunity.
You want to know the best part of this entire video?
Huh.
Do you know how much this shows about my brain that this is the things? I just thought of these in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Silly, goofy mood.
I am a silly man. These are good though. I got more, by the way.
Hey,
I just love a good scenario. You know,
there's a good scenario.
we've got to wake up and we've got to test the imagination,
100%.
and then we've got to apply ourselves to said scenarios.
Facts. So
Like now we're prepared.
we're ready for 15
If
cats.
Gordy is in love with your
My
mom,
Yep. If I have 15 cats,
what if Gordy watches and he goes,
they got me.
"What?" He's
Fuck.
like, "What? How? There's the odds."
Robin.
Robin, they know. They're under us. Your mom's like, "Fuck."
And then I get a call from my mom. She's like,
Your mom's like, "Wait, Gordy, I gotta go. 1 second. I'm getting a call on the other line." Yes.
why didn't Scott show up?
Second grade.